So much. President-elect Donald Trump is wasting no time stacking his cabinet. He just announced the creation of a new Department of Government Efficiency to be run by these two, billionaire Elon Musk and biotech entrepreneur Vivek Ramaswamy. Joining us now to discuss these and other cabinet appointments is Luis Alvarado. He's a political analyst and contributor to U.S. News and World Report. Good to have you, Luis. Let's start with that creation of the Department of Government Efficiency. It's no surprise that Musk or Ramaswamy have landed jobs within the Trump administration. What do you make, though, of this new department?
That is going to be absolutely not business as usual. The people he's selecting, the advertisement for what he's going to do has been that he's going to be absolutely a think out of the box kind of leader, and that's, I think, what people wanted. They wanted in a way to send the bull into the china shop and break some stuff, because people were really upset that everything was stagnated, that Washington couldn't put anything together. And now he's really going to go hands-free and going to do as much as he can to make sure that he leaves a new world behind when he leaves the office.
Do we think that this new DOGE is a real thing? Sometimes there's these like blue ribbon commissions, and it's nice and you get a headline for it, but you don't actually really have an office. In some ways, it's a way to keep some people away from the White House. Do you think this is going to actually be a thing?
And that's the big giant question mark, because we don't know. We know Elon Musk is not the kind of guy who's going to sit behind the desk and go do some ribbon cuttings. He's actually going to try to make some things happen. He wants to see, we know he wants to go to Mars. He wants to make sure the government is a partner in that. But the other thing is, when there was a threat or a promise, depending where you stand in, that he's going to change the way federal workers are seen by the U.S. government. That's the first thing that came to mind when I heard of this new Department of Efficiency, because a lot of people don't really think that Washington is efficient at all.
Okay, let's move on to Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth. For our Fox News viewers, here's a look at him. He is a Fox anchor, if you will, and he's also an Army veteran. He is the pick to lead the Defense Department. Your thoughts?
That's one that really makes me want to scratch my head, because we're talking about the Pentagon. The Pentagon is responsible for 2 million employees. It's responsible for billions and trillions of dollars. And it's also responsible for ensuring that the nation is secure. And, he's a highly decorated Green Beret and someone who truly understands government's connection to the military. But we don't see that in-depth experience that you would see with somebody who has served as a general, or somebody who has true experience in dealing with contractors and making sure that trains are running on time. And going from as you guys are sitting at a desk right now in front of cameras, I don't know if that really correlates with running 2 million people and defending our country.
I don't know. I'd take a cabinet job if somebody's offering, just throwing it out there.
Yeah, but would you take that responsibility?
Would I be good at it is a bigger question. So the biggest job of all, the first cabinet job, is Secretary of State. That apparently is going to Marco Rubio, the senator from Florida, who once ran against Donald Trump but has been very, very loyal to him in the last few years. What do you make of this appointment, and what does it also mean? Because it seems like he's sending a strong message on Israel with a lot of his appointments, including Mike Huckabee, the ambassador to Israel.
Right. Now, that's a person who has incredible amount of experience and years and sitting in the intelligence committees and being a senator and having an understanding of what the globe is doing to interact with our nation. And I see that appointment as a truly remarkable appointment with regards to someone who can actually serve our nation. As we talk about engaging in treaties, engaging with NATO, engaging with the rest of the world, he's an incredibly savvy, great communicator, and I think he's going to do a great job for the nation. Going back to the comparison with the Secretary of Defense, that one is, I just can't tell you how I'm scratching my head on that one.
Yeah, regarding Pete Hegseth, the Fox anchor. Final thoughts here, just overall on the Trump cabinet picks moving forward. Yes, Rubio was a rival. He turned into an ally, but by and large, these are Trump loyalists.
And I think that's what the message he's sending. He doesn't really care about the establishment. He cares about loyalty. You know, he was very disappointed in his first term. A lot of the establishment, even the Republican establishment, leaders that he put in the government were fighting him at every turn. And what he's looking to do is really break that China shop. That's going to shatter it. I don't know if Americans are in the world is prepared to see the damage that is going to cause from the direction he's taking this administration in just a few days of understanding who he's going to look for leadership.
It's also interesting because we know Trump loves watching TV, and he's appointed a lot of people that are very good on TV. And Joe Biden picked a lot of bureaucratic folks who, frankly, weren't. And maybe they struggled to communicate the message of the administration. I'm not saying this even as a negative, that there might be some value in people that are good at communicating his message. And we'll see if that has value for him or not. But a lot of high-profile names who are in front of the camera all the time so far.
Elon Musk on Twitter.
Yeah.
Say much?
Alex is making a pitch right now.
Definitely not. All right. Thank you so much, Luis. Good to see you.
It's good to see you too, man. Thanks for the invite.
Thank you. All right.
Thanks, Luis.